Blue bitch in the night that I got off a BB. They paid me a 20 and sold them a 13. Remember when both of my pockets were hurting. Now my Z is
Hi everyone, welcome back to Beauty by Queen Dreads. I missed you guys. It's been a while since I did a video. This video is nothing special. I'm just gonna play with some new makeup and do my face. Let's catch up. You want to see me play with this new makeup? Stick around. To start, my skin is already clean and it's moisturized, and I'm going to start with my favorite primer. Today I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Get this on a couple of pumps. Make sure you concentrate it. I like to layer my primers. I put this one on first because it got a bit of grip to it. So I've been working a lot. I got a new role at work and trying to do this homeschooling with these kids. Tell me I'm not the only one that's going crazy. So I'm also going to use the, let me see. Oh, so some new makeup I did receive is the Juvia's Place foundation. And I have the shade Havana, which I believe is 420. So I've heard a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to dab a little bit down. And I usually take it and put it all over my face like such. Then I come back with my brush and blend it all in. Once I got it on, let's see. It's looking a little orangey, but woo. Let's see. And I also got the Juvia's Place foundation brush. Let's see what it's talking about. Blend this all in. I don't know how I feel about this brush. It's a little softer than the one I usually use. I usually use a Morphe M439 foundation brush. It's a little bit more densely packed than this one, but we'll see. I like the way it feels. It's softer. The buff out action is real. Get that ear, down that neck. And I also picked up their foundation and their their concealer and their foundation stick. We all know my favorite is the Boeing Cakeless Concealer, but today we're going to be using the... I like the way my skin looks. So today for concealer, we're going to be using the Juvia's Place concealer. This is in the shade 16. Ooh, it has a nice fat doe foot look. So let's get this in. That one dip just did all of that, y'all. Dip a little bit more. Yeah. I might need to go in with another color, but we'll see. Let me let this sit a little minute like I usually do to see if I get the coverage. You know, if you let it sit a little bit, it lets your coverage build for that blend out action. And also, I'm going to prime my eyelids with it too. Got a new concealer, a new foundation, a new eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using in this video too. It is the Glam Light Burger Slider. So, I got my highlight drawed on. While I'm letting that sit a little bit, I'm also going to take the Juvia's Place foundation stick. This is in the shade, I am so blind, y'all. I want to say Abu John. And I'm going to use this as the cream contour. Just a little bit. And I've been bending out my contour with the brush here recently, and I've been liking the way that's looking. So we're gonna carry that on. I'm gonna take that brush as soon as I find it again. I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna blend out these dark areas while we let this light area sit. Make sure you blend it back to your behind your ear. Get around your hairline. I like the way it's blended. They play well together. Well, they should. They in the same family. They cousins, you know. This concealer stick, contour foundation stick is in the same family with the foundation and the concealer. So now I'm going to do the dark area. And remember, when you buff in that area, to buff up, don't buff down, and make your face look long. Same thing on this side. Make sure you take it into your hairline so you don't have that mask look around your face. See right here where I'm a little light skin into my hair, I just take the brush and brush it in. So far, I'm liking the way this is looking on my skin. Okay, so now that that concealer has had a chance to set, I'm going to come back with a sponge. And I am going to use my Fenty sponge, and I'm going to spray it with the little setting spray. Well, not setting spray. I'm going to just moisten it a little bit with some grape water. This is a Caudalie grape water. Oh, it feels so good when you spray this on your face when it's hot outside or when you hot. So I'm going to spray that a little bit. And I'm going to use that to blend out my chin. So far, so good. That's cute. Under here. I'm trying to leave them eyes till last, all up here till last. I'm going to do the eyes and the forehead and the nose, but I'm going to do this part last. So, I live in North Carolina, and the kids are going to school. Some kids are going to school at the school, and some of the kids are going to school remotely. I was going to send my daughter back to the school until my best friend called me. She lived in the next city over. They started actually letting their kids go back to school the week before ours did. So she calls me and goes, guess what? I say, what? She said, girl, the kids at the school already got corona. I immediately got on the phone to Reed school like, she not coming. That's my daughter, Reed. Like, she's not coming. They was like, well, did you email? I was like, who I need to email? So they tell me who I need to email, and my email starts with, to whom it may concern, Reed is not coming to the school. Capital letters. There has been cases where other kids have started, going to school and COVID and blah, 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 blah. So Reed is not coming. I don't want her to go. I want her to be remote. Thank you so much. Let me know who I need to talk to make this change permanent. Have a great day. The last thing on the email was, in conclusion, just so y'all know, Reed is not coming to the school. So she emails me back and was like, okay, I understand your concern with your daughter coming to the school, and we will change her to remote. I'm like, thank you, because she wasn't coming. How are y'all dealing with this? Is being mothers and trying to do homeschooling affecting y'all, or did y'all send y'all kids back to school? Because my nerves is bad. I'm like, you can't, no, you can't go. I barely want to let her go outside. Okay, so that's my eyes blended out. That color gonna sit pretty on it. And then I gotta just do the under eye. And I just take and pounce this right on that too. I like the way it's looking so far, y'all. Take it back to your hair back here too. Blend out your edges. Looking pretty good. I might need to come one more again. So, I'm liking this. It don't smell bad and it don't feel greasy and it blends out pretty good. But I don't feel like I got enough coverage, so I might tap it again right here. I feel like you can still see my eye up under there. So I'm going to take another color. My Old Faithful. My Boeing Cakeless up under there. See. So I'm going to let that marinate for a minute. And I'm going to get these edges while it's doing it. I do have another palette I could play with too, but I want to play with this burger. I'm going to show y'all this burger. It's so cute. So I'm going to take the brush actually and finish off this under eye, which is the Morphe M73. It's a dome brush. I'm going to hit that up under this under eye. Yeah, that's what I needed to touch that off a little bit more. I feel like that fixed me up. To put my little bit of Boeing up under there. Just make sure you pounce the bottoms out. I'm hitting them again too because I look like I was creasing a little bit and I ain't want to crease before I could set it. And then I go back to my sponge and just pounce it out a little bit more with the sponge. And then you can also take your foundation brush and go where the bronzer, the contour, and the light meet just to buff out that line. And now I need to set my under eye so it doesn't crease. And I love to set my under eye with a pressed foundation. And I use the Fit Me Poreless powder. And sometimes I get the brush and do it, but today I'm feeling spongy. So I'm going to take the little puff that comes with it and just pack it up under there. That under eye and that eyelid to set it. And this will set it so it won't stay. So it won't stay. You want it to stay. It'll set it so it won't move. And then what I like to do is once I get this powder all over it with the sponge or the brush or however I use it, I come back with the sponge that I use to blend it in and press that powder in. So you press that in. I got powder all in my eye, y'all. Y'all see that? Press that in. And then you could take the brush that I usually use for my powder. I take that sometimes and just dust all the extra off. Put a little powder in them spots where you put the lightness at. That's pretty cute. Okay, so now I need a little bit of color back to my face. I am going to bronzify. In the words of Savannah Silver, I love to watch her. I'm going to bronzify so I can catch that poppy's eye. I'm going to use the contour palette. And I'm going to use this color just to reinforce. And I'm going to get a powder brush. This one and hit that color. And this just to go right here where I put the browns at. To bring a little color back to my face. Because I be getting real washed out. Just a little bit of kohl. Up on the heel. And once I do that, see that? I got some color back on my face. I'm going to use a little highlighter. I think I want to use my MAC highlighter. Yeah, I'm going to use this MAC highlighting palette. And I'm going to use the shades. This golden shade with a little bit of this orangey shade. Y'all see that? Remember to bronze to highlight your nose right here. I always highlight in between your eyes and the tip of your nose. And sometimes it don't get on it if I take my finger and put it on there. Because I be like, I need you to be on there. And need to do the top of your Cupid bow. Okay, so now I got that highlight on. The last thing I need is some blush. The next blush I want to use is from Juvia's Place. I think I want to use not this one, not Serafina. I want to use Bella, the Bella blush from Juvia's. So, woo! Y'all see that? That thing don't play. I almost put too much. I blend that a little bit. I almost did a little bit too much over there, y'all. Y'all see it? And if you feel like you need to hit your highlighter again, get your brush back. And I'll be knocking a little blush on my nose. I don't know why I do, but I do. Okay, so that's done. And for my eye look, as I said, I'm going to be using the Glam Light Burger Slider palette, y'all. It comes in a little burger box. I love Glam Light. Y'all see me talk about a lot of Glam Light on my channel. And it does come in this little box like a little burger. And you pull it out. And there is the burger. So, here are the shades. I already been playing with it, y'all. But I didn't have my camera cut off before I even got to this part. But let's start off. So I am going to start with covering my eye with a base color. And I am going to use for a base the shade, let's say, Onion Ring, which is this shade. Tap, tap, tap in. And I'm going to start right in the, ooh. Y'all, ain't that much kickback in the pan. And as soon as I touch that color, I synced it. So I'm just going to cover my lid with that. Y'all see it? I'm not doing anything too fancy. Cover my lid with the onion ring up into the crease. Don't blow it out too much, Kiana. Same thing on the other lid. Just pack that in. Brush it down all over your lid. So now I got that down for a good crease color on both sides. Just make sure you fix this side because it's a little creasy. So get that in that jam right there, you guys, and brush it down. Get the little wing out over there. Same thing over here. That's a good start. What color is calling us next? I want to deepen the crease a little bit. I think I want this crease part right here to be just a little bit darker. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Patty right up under that. It's like a hamburger patty. Get it? So now I'm going to take another brush and let me see. Go into Patty, and this is going to go right into the crease. Not much kickback. Same thing here. And I like to look right where my crease is and put the brush there and go. See? A little bit more. It's not giving me what I thought it was going to give me. There we go. It's giving it now. All right, get it in there. So you got to put it in there and hit those circular motions to get it, to give me what I want. But I got that in there going. Just get it right in the crease. You see how it's giving me a gradient of color now? Same thing on the other side. Get it right in your crease. Just work it in there, your little circular motions. Same thing. Get it in there and work it. Work it. Ow. Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. Same thing over here. Go back and work. I need to make this one a little bit more pronounced. And so what I like to do is also bring it down right here since I'm working it, making my little inner corner just a little bit more fancy right here. See how I'm getting that good shape now? Look at this one. And then look at this one. So it's getting there. Get your shape down, and then I'm going to put a little shimmer on the lid. I don't know what color yet, but I'm liking the way that's looking. Oh, yeah. So I like the way that looks. And then I could take another brush and then add another color right on top of this to blend it out. Right on this upper edge right here. But I'm just going to blend it out like this on itself for now, you see? Right above it. You see how my eye crease is right here? I need to put something right there to blend that out. I'm probably going to put a little bit of this bun, but it's like an orangey burnt color. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, so now we've had onion rings patty. And I'm going to get another brush, a clean one. And I'm going to put bun right on this upper part where everything meets, where my crease is, you see? And just buffer that right there. Just buff that rough edge out with a little bit of this color called bun. Not a lot. You see, I'm just barely touching. I'm just going to open my eye a little bit and just put it right on that edge. Same thing over here. Come right on that edge where everything meets at and buff that rough edge out. You see it? See, I'm buffing that edge out with a little bit of this bun. A little bit of bun. Just buff it out. Circle of motions so you don't have a harsh line. And then I'm gonna put a little something shimmery over here in my brow bone once I get these brows in order, because they looking like whoa. Speaking of, I'm gonna come back to that first brush that I had onions on, and I'm just gonna buff out the edge right in here at the lid where that line is, where the dark is. Buff that out with nothing else on the brush. I'm just buffing this harsh edge out so I can get ready to add another color right there. So this lid is gonna have some color on it. We don't know what color yet, but it will. I had to get this brown. It's right here. My edge is not looking right. I need to bring that up. And this is switching brushes and going back and forth until you get it the way you want it to look. Okay, so I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put this little shimmery color on my lid. It's called Tomatoes. Or should I use, I think I'm going to use Tomatoes. And, ooh, I like, look at that. Let's see what that look like. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. I love that. I always love Glam Light with my fingers. They're shimmers. Oh, that's like almost super bright. And then you take your brush and buff out this edge to fix it. Okay, so then you go back with your brushes and just fix your edges. So I'll come back with that same brush that had that shade patty on it with the dark brown and fix my edges where I've added in the shimmer. The little bit that's left on my finger, I'm just going to brush it across my brow right there, my brow bone. Look. This is the shimmer that was left on my finger. Just brush it off my finger on into my brow bone. And then I also like to take another little brush and go across the top with another little bit of shimmer. And this is the color French fries I'm putting up here, just a little touch. And I love that orange. Look, y'all. And for my bottom, I'm going to use red onions just to put a pop of color down there. And you can use whatever color you want, but I want to pop a color. So I'm going to finish up adding these red onions to my under eye, and then I'm going to add a lash and a liner, and I'll be right back. So I'm back. I decided not to put on lashes because I'm not going anywhere, but I did put on some mascara, and of course I did use my Better Than Sex mascara, my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I just hit my under eye with some of the color called Red Onion, and I'm going to put on a lip. I think the lip I'm going to use for this color is going, do I want to? Yes, I think I want to use this color. It is my Fenty lip paint. And this is one of the ones that I had that looked a little bit more orangey, and I thought it would look cute with this eye. So let me see. I might be wrong, y'all. I do got an orange lipstick, dog. That's a little bit more pinky than it needed to be. Hold on. She does have orange. Hold on. This the color I should have put on, y'all. This the one I should have put on. Yep. Mm-hmm. I ain't mad. It'll work. All right. Here's the finished look. I don't know how I feel. I love this lip. And I like the eye. I don't think I like them together. What y'all think? Anyway, I just wanted to drop in and tell you guys hi. I missed you. And I'm going to get back on my video game. Let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see. What kind of looks y'all want to see me create. I am making a video letting you guys know what's up with BoxyCharm, the ins and outs. Because I got some good stuff coming from them, y'all. Ooh, I can't wait till it come. Anywho, once again, if you stayed around this long, hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.
Baby, so baby. Remember when both of my pockets were hurting. Baby, so baby. Now my Z is running my head like what was fake. She can't get in my money. I'm gonna make it money. That's why I'm on this. Blue beat. I'm running up when it's in the summer. I'm the money. I'm giving up to the wall. She ain't never got money. See, so I was paying for them. But now I'm working. Blue Benjamin got that I got off a BB. They baby, you're 20 and said I'm a 13. Remember when both of my pockets were hurting? Now my Z is